Hello! We're off again today. Well, basically, Jackie woke up and she wasn't feeling too great. Also, we got no bookings at all today. So, you know, we always said we like to have 2 days a week off, and we only have one as standard. And seeing as we didn't have any bookings, we thought, wow, Jackie was feeling rough, so we'll take the day off. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to do what we like to do. We're going to jump in the van and we're going out for a drive, and we're going to have some lunch. And the weather is absolutely beautiful. Show them the weather, Jackie, and say it. Go on. Not the weather is awful, the other one.
What? The weather is beautiful.
She's always saying the weather is awful, but it's not. It's absolutely gorgeous today, but I think it may well be cloudy and rainy for the rest of the week. So I think we've bunked off on the best day of the week. So here we are, chugging across sunny Dartmoor, and like I said, the weather outside absolutely beautiful, glorious sunny day. Can't wait to get out on the moors. Hopefully I can get out for a little walk, stretch my legs for a little bit. I don't know how good Jackie will be at that though, because she's feeling a bit rough. I might have a little trot around on my own for 5-10 minutes. Right, we're just approaching a little village called Meavy, and the cars are stopped in the road. Well, one car with some farmer in the middle of the road, and we're wondering what's going on. And it looks like there's a herd of cows coming down the hill and around the corner. So there's one. I can see one.
Oh,
they're trotting away merrily.
That's cute.
Come on, cows. Come on, cows. Oh, they're going to slow down now because they're going up there. That's why they were going quite fast. They were going downhill first of all. Oh, look at that. Look, they've got a bit of a... Do you call that a trot or a gallop? I wonder whether they'll still be doing that speed when they get to us. Oh, are they going into that field there on the right? Oh, I thought they might come right past us. They did last time. Honestly, when we're out and about in the countryside, I love seeing all the animals. They're just so beautiful and they're so pure. And obviously we're missing Daisy constantly, but when I see other animals, Daisy loved them. Daisy loved the horses and the cows, and she never bothered any of them. And they're just so lovely, all these animals. Right. Now, is it milking time, or are they all going to get turned into beef burgers?
Oh.
I know you'd have never have guessed fish and chips. Now that is going straight in my belly. Check out the view out the window though, look at that. Absolutely beautiful, glorious summer's day. Windows of the van need a bit of a wash. And there's a view out the front. That's our tour, Cox Tour. We've been up and down that a few times, I tell ya. I must admit, upon approach to this car park, when I saw the ice cream van, I was very, very happy. Well, it would be very, very rude not to, wouldn't it? Rum and raisin with a chocolate flake. They didn't have the Biscoff cone, so I had to slum it and get a Smarties cone today. Where's the princess? Jackie, where are you? You enjoying your ice cream? Mm-hmm. Good girl. Right, we've been here for about, I don't know, for about 4 or 5 hours, so we're going to head off home now. Still daylight, so catch you in a bit. Clear to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Clear to the right. Nice horsies. Loves horses. See you, horses. We're on our way home now. I just thought I'd pop over for a second because that sunset and the scenery there is absolutely beautiful. I couldn't resist pulling over and catching some of this. I mean, just look at that. I absolutely adore this. When I'm driving home and we catch, look at those tors. Look at the sun setting over the multiple tors on the moorland. Dartmoor, absolutely beautiful. I really do love this place. Literally, I could park up here and never go home if it weren't for Jackie. And there she is, sitting there, patiently waiting for me. Well, there's not much else she could do. She could go in the back and have a kip if she wants. Let's get back in. Oh, it's lovely out there, Jackie. Absolutely beautiful. Should we get cracking? Where are you? Where are you? Do you want to crook your neck round? Should we get cracking? Let's get cracking. Yeah, absolutely stunning outside there. Like I said, what a shape. I think that sun set it even further since we pulled over. I've only been pulled over for about 3 minutes. And it's slowly disappearing behind those tors, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're absolutely blessed, I'll tell you. Dartmoor, most beautiful place on earth. And here we are, coming up over the brow of the hill. Like I said, it's like a safari sunset, isn't it? It's like what you get in Africa. Absolutely beautiful. That's me singing in the background, me doing my Elvis. You've heard it before, but why not? If you got it, flaunt it. And apparently, Jackie says I got it. Hear it, but I'm outside my tea rooms and the wind is blowing in from the harbour. Absolutely horrendous, and the rain's bashing over my car. I'm glad I'm in here today and not walking around the streets getting some exercise, but I wouldn't do that anyway. Christ, it was blinking horrible outside, I'll tell you what. I think I'll sit in here with the eating on and my cup of tea and the missus. But do you know what? I don't know whether we'll get many customers today. I mean, we already had one set of customers said they're not coming over because they take the boat across the harbour. And it'd probably sink in this weather, so they won't be over. But we know we got some regulars. Well, Jackie's sister always turns up on a Thursday, and brother-in-law, and their dog Alfie, who's Daisy's cousin. So we'll be seeing them a little bit later. But, you know, even if we're here earning 20 quid, it beats going away in the van and spending 20 quid on food and £10 on diesel. So we're still going to be quids up, aren't we, Jack? I just thought I'd come outside and take a little look at the boats in the harbour. I mean, they're quite safe because we've got the harbour doors there. It's like a little lock that lets them in and lets them out and keeps all the ocean out. But yeah, it's still not the best of weather. There's our little place there. You can see it there. There it is, Daisy's tea rooms, just behind the post office van. Good morning. I think it's about a week since the last clip you saw just now. We're going out today to do something absolutely amazing that we've been looking forward to for a while. And shall I tell you what we're going to do yet? No, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do yet. You'll see it as we're going, but we're going to go and drive down into Cornwall to collect something that we want, that we love, that we miss, or that we will love, that we miss like hell. So follow our little journey, you'll see what we get up to. We've just come around Marshmallows roundabout, up to the next roundabout. Now we're on the slip road now, heading on down to the A38 to take us across the Tamar Bridge, which will obviously take us into Cornwall, which is our destination. But before we go to where we're going, check me mirror, I am going to go and get some LPG for my heating and my cooker, because the van was supposed to finally be going round to getting the roof fixed, last Monday, so I ran the gas down as it was in usual fashion. They contacted me to say they're running behind, so it's not going in now until the 3rd of March. So let's go and get myself a little bit of gas just so we can put the kettle on and fry the sausages for the next month. Oh, and put the heating on because it's blinking freezing. Right, we are just about going over the Tamar Bridge now. Obviously the Tamar Bridge is the main bridge that takes us over into Cornwall. Beautiful suspension bridge, lots of history attached to it. I can't remember who made it. Was it Brunel, the same guy who done the Brunel Bridge on the left there for the choo-choo trains? I ain't got a clue, I'm not a historian, but nevertheless, an absolutely fantastic, beautiful suspension bridge. I won't say funny or laugh. I remember a tale when I was a child at school. One of my teachers, she said it was either her dad or her granddad fell off it when it was being constructed, and there's lots of undercurrents in the bottom of the River Tamar, because obviously I don't know, because it's narrower at the bottom than it is at the top, so the water moves really fast at the bottom, and he was dragged under and he died during the construction of the bridge. So there's a little bit of eerie history. Not very nice, but there you go. And as we come off the bridge, we then, if we want to bypass Saltash town centre itself, we then go through what they call the Saltash tunnel, which you can see we're just about going through now. A nice big tunnel going under Saltash, keeping all this horrible, dirty, filthy, loud traffic away from all the locals. Stops them moaning, keeps Saltash nice and pretty, and to be honest, gets us all there a lot quicker as well. It's not a terribly long tunnel. I mean, to be honest, it is. I wouldn't want to dig it out, but when you're driving at 30, you go for it pretty quickly, and before you knew it, we're out and we're back on the A38. Soon speed back up to 60, 70 miles an hour. Well, 60 for me, because I can't be bothered to go any faster. Oh, there's some blue lights up there. What's going on? I think they're all stopping on the other side of the road just to let them through. Ambulance, hope everybody's all right. Now we're just approaching the roundabout where I'll turn left to go to the garage to get LPG. When you get an LPG, it's a bit of a pain in the backside really, because there's not a lot of places around that do it anymore. Yeah, as far as I'm aware of, this is the only local place, which is only obviously a few miles away from my home, at the Carkill roundabout in Saltash. And the next place I believe is Newton Abbot, up near Tragle Mills. Which is, I don't know, how long does it take to get there? 45 minutes, something like that. So I'm just going to come into this garage here, fill my tanks up with some LPG for me heating and me cooking. The filler nozzle for my LPG, they fitted it underneath the bumper, and I've got to get on my hands and knees to do it. I hate it. I wish it was a lot higher and more accessible. Let's fingers crossed they've actually got some LPG first before I start moaning about it. I'm going to get it in the van. Right at the end there it normally was. That pump there just ahead. Let's get in there. Whee! Better work or I'm in trouble. Right, little bit of bad luck. No LPG. She said 2 to 3 months. I think she says, I didn't know whether she meant it's going to be 2 to 3 months or it's not worked for 2 to 3 months. They're waiting on parts. So as far as I know, the next one is at Newton Abbot. So we'll have to scrap that idea today, do it another day, and just concentrate on what we were going out for today. Continue on our journey. Right, we're just passing St Melian Golf and Country Club. We're using our new sat-nav. What was it called again? TomTom sat-nav Go, something like that. And we're going to use it to take us through some lanes. So hopefully it works a little bit better than the last time we used it to take us through some lanes. Just coming through some little village here. I didn't really look, didn't see where we are, but we're en route to Launceston. I think I might have played in my band in one of these pubs because that junction looked kind of familiar. Judging by all the road signs, we've just come through Callington. Honestly, I'm I've got no sense of direction whatsoever. Even with a sat-nav, I'll still get to my destination by the skin of my teeth. Or I remember coming down here once when I was a bus driver. A bus had broke down here and I had to drive a bus down, give it to the driver, and then I had to wait on the dead bus for about 2 hours for a tow truck to come. We're 4 miles away from our destinations. It says 9 minutes, but we pulled over because we wanted a tanko. That's the good thing about a camper van, isn't it? You can't do that when you got a car. If you're in a car and you're driving somewhere and you want a widow or something, you can't. What are you going to do? Get a bottle out or something? So yeah. Let's hear it for camper van toilets. I talk some crap, don't I really do. Jackie agrees with me, don't you, Jack? Right, we've only got 5 minutes left to our destination, so I'm going to keep this film rolling, chop it up where necessary, and hopefully we'll get something good out of it. And that's if the sat-nav is doing its thing. We are heading to Alternun, or I don't know, whatever it says, something like that. Alternun's back there. Yeah, so now we've got to go down here. Oh, turn a left.
Turn right.
Okay, turn left and turn right. Clear. Turn right here.
Turn right. Then at the end of the road, turn right.
Oh yeah, Alternun. Oh, there we go. Camelfoot. I remember that. So what does that mean? It's a dead end up there. Don't look like a dead end, though, doesn't it? Unless that's referring to that bit. Might be referring to that bit. So that looks like a main road. I have to remember that we come around there and.
Sharp left.
Oh, I remember. We're practically there now. This is the pub.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of dodgy lanes now. Second farm on the right. What's the name of that pub? That is a pub, isn't it?
Fiat.
I thought it was a pub anyway. I think. Second. Is this where I thought we were? I looked on Google. 4 minutes. Here we go. We are now going down into somewhere called Alternun. Don't like lanes. Don't look too bad so far, unless a jolly great tractor comes up to get me. Village life, eh? Absolutely beautiful around here.
After 300 yards, go straight on, then bear left.
Right, straight on then bear left. Interesting. Not over that bridge. You wouldn't get a wheelchair over that bridge. This is a nice little village. Very pretty. Glad I left the camera on.
Go straight on.
I always get scared in these lanes. You just never know what to expect. You never know how narrow it's going to get. But it's always good if you see a bus stop.
300 yards, bear right.
It's always good if you see a bus stop. If they can get a bus through, even a little one, you know you're going to be okay. I didn't mind when I was driving buses because if you scratched them, you didn't have to pay for the damage. Oh, for God's sake, are you actually going to go for it? Really? He could come round and see, and when he's got all that room beside him,
You're joking.
oh, can't you just go back? There's no way. We're not going to get through here. You got all that room there. There's like loads of room there.
That is so rude. Where are you supposed to go?
I don't know. It's very narrow. That guy was an absolutely... There's all that room. He could have just gone back. He did not have to come around the corner. They could have come around the corner and waited. Just waited on the left there.
So rude.
Absolute brain dead.
Just because he's highway.
Brain... I didn't even look to see what the van was. Right. Right. So, there's the Rising Sun pub. Okay? We go that way. I am pretty certain it's there, and it's the second pub on the right here. Because these postcodes,
Did she say
they just
what farm was it? The second one?
second farm on the right. That's the Rising Sun pub. Oh, that's
Is it on a text?
it's in. I've saved it in a photo.
Oh, in the photo.
But I'm.
Yeah, she said we've gone too far throughout the chapel.
Is it this one then? Is it actually in here? What's that say? It's farm, yay! Oh, she actually in that big house. So we've just come out of where we've been, and we've got what we wanted. And can any of you guess what it probably is? Introducing Lily White.
No.
Hello, Lily White. What a beautiful little girl. She's 9 weeks old, and we've been talking to her mummy, Rachel, for the last week or so, arranging a time to come and pick her up. So there she is, Lily White.
No.
So that's it. We've gone and picked up our darling little Lily now, a new little baby for our little Ark, because it's been aching since we lost Daisy. Exactly 2 months ago, we lost her on the 2nd of December, and we picked Lily up on the 2nd of February. So we're going to go home now and introduce her to our house. Back through the lanes again. Fortunately, the lanes don't go on for too long. Here we are, back into that little village of Alternun that we came through on the way here. And I don't know whether I said it on the way here, but what a gorgeous little village it is. These beautiful little places they have around Devon and Cornwall. I mean, I imagine this is Cornwall, isn't it? It's sort of like on the, you can get to it through Devon and you can get to it through Cornwall. But we came the Cornwall way, so I'm sure we are in Cornwall still. But yeah, gorgeous little villages, very quaint, very picturesque, very tight. Not too great for parking. Lily's first car ride, and about 20 minutes into it, she was sick. Poor little girl. You've never been in a car or a van before, haven't you? What a good girl. What a good girl, Lily. Lily, was you sick, darling? Was you sick? Oh, put her head down again. As you can tell, we're back on the Tamar Bridge again, crossing from Cornwall, or Saltash and Cornwall, back into Devon, into Plymouth. So yeah, won't be long until we're back home. We're back at home now, just parked up, and we're about to carry this little girl down home. Introduce her to her new house. Are you going to pick her up, Jack? You got her? And I want to ask you one question, Jackie.
What's that then?
At what stage in your relationship do you think you'll start loving her?
I already do.
Oh, bless you.
I loved her last week.
We loved her photos and we loved everything we heard about her. Lily White. Exit the van. Don't trip, for God's sake. Well, we've been home about 20 minutes. And Lily, I nearly said Daisy. Lily's been in her little pen there. She went down right away for about 15, 20 minutes. I'll put some food and water down and a puppy pad beside her if she needs it. And she's just feeling brave enough to lift her head up and look out the door, and she's contemplating whether to come out into the big wide world or not and check out her new living room. Oh, is that her head got? She decided to go back to sleep again. I don't blame her. Jackie's just managed to get her out of her bed. She's been in there for about an hour and a half. She's been spark out. Just picked her out of her bed, put her on her training pad. She didn't do anything, but then she walked. Did she walk over to the food, Jackie?
No, I put her there.
She put her there, But I put her water bowl in for her about half an hour ago, and she had a little lick of that, and she had a little, I don't know whether she had a go at the meat, but she sort of like looked like she chewed something, but I didn't see nothing. But no, she's going for it now. She's got some biscuits mixed with dog food, and then I put some biscuits in on their own so she could decide what she wanted, because I heard that she was eating both of them. She was eating the biscuits mixed with the dog food, but she also liked the biscuits on their own. So I just put a bit of each in that bowl for her to see how she likes it. But she's doing well there. She's tucking right in. She might have a poo after that, Jack.
Yeah, she loves it. Good girl.
Darling little girl. Apparently when she was with her, I'll call her mummy, but she was her mummy, but the lady who was looking after her, she said that she was coming out of her bed and sniffing out the training pads and going toilet in the right place. So well done, Lily.
Bit there, Cole. Go.
You're on.
Danielle, she's taken a liking to that chicken that we couldn't give Daisy because she'd destroy it.
Yeah, all right.
And the cracker.
Trying to stay
And the
with
Christmas
Fiat,
cracker.
wrong way about him, but Ryan's becoming his Vanlife. They're sharing vinyls and he invited
Creature which seems able to assume different forms.
On your mat. On your mat, sweetheart. Here you go.
Put her on it because she wants to put her on the mat
Yeah.
because she wants to go.
Go toilet. Toilet.
Go on then. This is day 2 of having our little Lily. And we're going out in the van. We're going for a drive to get some LPG because they didn't have any at the last place. So we've got to drive up to Tragle Mills, Shell Garage, Tragle Mills, Newton Abbot to go and get some LPG. It's about, I don't know, it's about a 39-minute drive there. Where is she?
She got a bit wet.
You getting her all clipped in?
I've got a wet head now. Poor girl.
Right then, Lily. I nearly called you Daisy. You're going to go for your second drive in the bus? Yeah? You're going to go for your second drive, and Mummy's not sitting beside you today, but...
I will.
Are you? You can if you want.
I am, yeah.
All right, Mummy is going to sit beside you.
Waiting to help you with your...
Thank you, darling. Well, I'm pleased to say that we drove all the way to the Shell Garage at Tragle Mills, Newton Abbot, and yes, they had LPG. So probably cost us a tenner's worth of diesel to get there and back to get a tenner's worth of LPG. Now that's cost effective, isn't it? But at least we've got a couple of full LPG tanks now, and that lasts us months for the cooking. But if we got to park up and put the heating on, then it goes down really quickly. That's why I'd like to get that old diesel heater sometime and then just save the LPG for cooking. So we're heading back home now because it's wet and horrible. We could have walked around Tragle Mill shopping centre, but we got the little dog. But what do you do in shopping centres? You spend money, don't you? And you know I don't like spending money unless there's something I want. You know, so why go into a shop and look for reasons to part with your money when you don't really want to? So I'm off home now. See you in a bit. Here we are heading down the A38. Like I said, we've left Tragle Mills and we're heading back home in Plymouth. And as usual, Jackie, what is the weather like? The weather is awful. It's not very nice at all. Sometimes I've had to put these windscreen wipers on so blinking fast. But there you go, at least we're out and about and we've got a few days off work. And it's good because it's getting little Lily used to travelling. She was a little bit sick just now, and she was a little bit sick when we brought her back from Cornwall 2 days ago. But you know, that's how we get her used to it. Take her out of the van as much as we can, or the car, get her used to travelling. So on the way back from Traegelmoos, we decided to pop into Jolly's pet store, and I picked up some puppy disinfectant, just like, you know, when she has a little wee or she's a bit sick or something. And it's got enzymes in it, so I was told that would get rid of all the smell. And we got her about 3 different bags of puppy treats, little ones, so, and they're all like grain free, just because the food that she's been on, she's on grain-free biscuits and grain-free meat, so just as well get her grain-free treats for the time being, because some puppies, it doesn't agree with them. We won't know whether it agrees with her or not, you know, grain, until she tries some. But for the time being, she's only a baby. No point making her eat anything that could possibly upset her. And there's the little lady herself. She's been a very good girl. Like I said earlier, she was a bit sick, but you know, we're getting her used to traveling in the bus. But she's going to love the bus. She's in the same place Daisy used to sit, but she's in a box, whereas Daisy would just sit on the seat. Hello, darling. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Anyway, we got to get her home, give her a drink of water, give her something to eat, because like I said, she has been sick. And we got to get Jackie home and feed her a pizza, because she hasn't eaten anything all day, and she's getting hangry, aren't you, Jackie? She's getting hangry. And that's where we just been. Jolly's Pet Stores.